Hello, everyone. In this demo, we're going to talk about how we can move Azure Purview Data Governance from one subscription to another. On my screen, what you can see, I have a Microsoft Purview Data Governance account. So if I go to the settings, this account is connected to my Purview DG account resource under this resource group. So if I go to the portal, this is my resource group, and this is my account. Now, in this use case, if I go to my subscription, I have two subscriptions, and I have my Purview account on MSDN platform subscription. And what I'm planning to do is I'm going to move the Purview account from MSDN platform subscription to the Visual Studio Enterprise subscription. So that's what the intention is. And on the Purview account, I've already created some artifacts. For example, if I go into the discovery for data assets and search for data artifacts, so you can see I have already scanned some Azure SQL table, and then I've also scanned Azure Data Lake Gen 2 storage as well. Now to do that, I've already set up data sources. I have set up, if I go to the data source, so these are the couple of data sources under this collection. And I've also have integration runtime. So these are the two integration runtime that I've spin up on this account. And as well as I have created a custom scan rule set. And also I have created a custom classification and created a custom classification rule as well, right? And also if I do a data discovery and sorry about that. Go to the discovery, look for the data products. We can see I have two data products, and I can actually go into that information as well over here, right? What that means is these two data products are basically deployed or created under a specific business domain. So let me just go there, catalog management, governance domain. So I have these two governance domain, and these governance domains have one data product in each, right? So this is the artifacts that we have in this Purview account, which we're going to move to another subscription. So if I go to my Purview account, maybe I can go to my resource groups. And in that resource group, I'm going to select an account, and I'm going to click on move to another subscription. And I'm going to, before I create that, I'm going to select my target subscription. So this is my source subscription, source resource group, and then I'm going to select my target subscription. I don't have any resource group created in a target subscription, so I'm going to create a new one. And I'm going to say test DGRG. Click on OK. I'll click on next. So now you can see it's basically checking whether these resources can be moved, and probably going to take a few minutes. So we'll wait for a few more minutes here. All right, so now you can see the validation has been done, and it says we can move to the next step. So I'll click on next. And this is just kind of a summary. And then I can just select this. I understand the tools and script associated with move resources will not work until I update them to use new resource ID. So let's click on move. and we're probably gonna wait till it gets succeeded. The resource has been moved. I'm just waiting for the completion message here, and then we'll move to the target subscription in the resource group to validate that. All right, so now you can see the moving of the resources has been complete. So if I look for the resource group, so this is the resource group that has been created. So if I click on that, and I can see my Purview DG account over here. So now if I go to my Purview DG experience, and if I go on to the setting first, so now you can see the subscription has been changed. It's connected to the resource group. Now, because I have one tenant with two subscription and Purview DG experience will be available per tenant. So I can have the same tenant. Now it's connected to my another subscription, right? Now let's go ahead and look for the artifacts. So if I go to the discovery, look for the data assets. So it looks like my data assets are there. If I search for my data products, okay, I can see the data products is also there. If I go to my catalog management, let's look into the governance domains. Okay, so these are my two governance domain, and each one have one data product. So that also looks good. Now let's go and look for the collection. So I've already have this collections, and it has two data sources, two scans, which is all looks good. If I go to the source management, if I look for my scan rule sets, go to the custom, I can see my custom rules, rule sets. Let's go to the classification. In the custom, I got my custom classification, and the classification rules also is there. And if I look for my integration runtime, I can see both the integration runtimes are available and they are up and running. So pretty much we got everything migrated from source to target by using that functionality from the Azure portal, which is moving a resource group from one subscription to another. That's all for this demo. Thank you so much for your time and have a good one. Bye.